Well, hi, this is Sam, in case you didn't know, and welcome to another video. In today's episode of RetroSam's wardrobe, I figured that we would take a look at my whole summer wardrobe just before I put it away for this year. So today we do have quite a few things to look at. Some things are hanging behind me and some things are off camera because I did not have enough space behind me to hang everything. So I think the best way to start off this video is that we're gonna take a look at my 1940s Palm Beach summer suit. Alright, so this is my 1940s lightweight wool Palm Beach suit. This one is incredible to wear. I was so happy when I managed to find this suit. I found it, I think, 3.5, 4 years ago. And I had been that was kind of my, in the early stages of my vintage wardrobe, and I really wanted a 1940 summer suit. But for those of you who know, it's incredibly hard to find 1930s and 1940s summer clothes because they just wore them out. They wore them a lot, and it was thinner fabrics. Even though it was high quality, it was thinner fabrics because it was summer fabrics, and they just wore down or they got dirty when they were out. So many of them didn't survive, and if you find any, it might be hard to find the correct size and at a reasonable price. And there's so many things that goes into finding a uh, summer suit from the 1940s. So I was very thrilled when I found this one, and it was in pretty good condition. It's been altered a little bit, and over the years it's been repaired. So yeah, it's been serving me well during the summer months, and I think that we should take a little closer look at the jacket itself first, and then we'll look at the trousers. So first off, I thought we would just look at a close-up of the labels because I have a tendency not to get the labels properly in the camera. So here's the first label. I think it looks very nice. And here is the second label. This is where it was sold new, I assume, by the label. And you can see it says sportswear. So I usually, when I post about this suit, I do call it a 1940s summer sports wear suit or a 1940s summer sports suit. So yeah, these are very nice labels. So this jacket is very straightforward, very classy, single-breasted. It's actually vented in the back, and it doesn't have as much padding as other suits from this era has. So it's a very comfortable sport jacket, summer jacket to wear. So now let's take a look at the trousers, shall we? And now let's take a look at the lovely trousers. So these trousers features, of course, turn-ups and a wide leg, and it also has double front pleats and a really nice high waist. And you can also choose if you want to wear these trousers with a belt or suspenders. I usually wear my summer trousers with belts, and I do actually have a video where I talk about suspenders versus belts, my own opinions, pros and cons of both belts and suspenders. I will leave a link in the description below of this video to that video. And now I'm just gonna reorganize a little bit in here, put this suit away, take the shirts out that we're gonna look at. Just give me one moment. First out is these two absolutely wonderful 1940s styled spearpoint shirts in 100% linen, newly made by Chester Cordite. This one is in teal, this one is in ivory. These are superb to wear during warm summer days. And now for the short sleeve shirts. These I actually came across a few years ago when I was looking for vintage 1940 short sleeve camp shirts, but it was almost impossible finding any. So I came across these in 100% tencel, and they're very comfortable to wear during summer. It gives you a very nice casual sporty look for the summer. And here are two others 100% linen spearpoint shirts I've been wearing this summer. This one is in cream, this one is in sky blue. And here you can see my bottle green long sleeve camp shirt. It is in a linen rayon mix, which I've also been using on and off during the summer. Alright, so that was all my summer shirts. Let me just reorganize a little bit here now, bring some ties out that we're gonna look at, and there's also two summer trousers we're gonna look at. Give me one moment. Alright, so we have the ties laid out, but first we're gonna take a look at the trousers. This is the first one. It's a 1940s linen blend summer trouser. This one has a wide leg, it has a Hollywood waist, and it has double pleats at the front, and of course a high waist. And you can wear it with a belt, which I usually do during summer. So this is the first trouser. Now let's take a look at the second one. And now we're going to take a look at this absolutely wonderful 1930s 40s style trouser by Chester Cordite. These are in a lightweight fabric that breathes very nicely, so it's very suitable for summer, but I've actually put in suspenders in them right now because they actually do work very well for early autumn as well. So I do try to use these as much as I can before it gets way too cold outside. So this trouser, as you can see, features a very wonderful wide leg and turn-ups. And naturally it has double front pleats, a very lovely high waist, you have belt loops if you want to use a belt, you have suspender buttons if you want to use suspenders, and you also has and then it also has side adjusters, which is very nice. So you can style this trouser in multiple ways. Alright, so that was the trousers. Now let's move on to the final part of this video, the neckties. Give me one moment. Alright, so now let's take a look at the neckties. First off is this absolutely wonderful silk tie that was one of my actually very first neckties that I bought. This one has birds on it, it has a very, very wonderful color combination, and I haven't seen a tie like this since I found this one. So I really like using this one. I usually use it with my Palm Beach suit. But of course you can do a few different combinations, but it's a very nice tie. I do use it quite a lot during summer. And I do know if you watched my autumn wardrobe video, I'm pretty sure I showed this tie as a little bit of an autumn tie as well. So yeah, I'm aware of that. I say it's a little bit of an autumn tie and then I show it in my summer wardrobe suddenly. But yeah, it's a very versatile tie. And now let's take a look at a very, very summery tie that my fiance got me for my birthday. This tie is very wonderful. I really love the colors on it, and the print on it is very nice, and it works very well with many different shirts and combinations. So this one I use very often during summer. Almost every time I wanted to wear a tie, this was the tie I picked. I really like this tie, so yeah. And now for the final tie. This is a very straightforward green reddish white striped tie. This one works pretty well with a few different combinations, and I've had it for several years now and I do enjoy using it. So yeah, that was my 3 ties that I do use quite a bit during summer. Alright, so that was my summer wardrobe. I do hope that you enjoyed this brief overview of each item. But if you do want to see more of a detailed overview and hearing a little bit more about a certain item, like my 1940s newly made spearpoint shirts by Chester Cordite, I'm pointing over here because they're hanging over there, I actually do have a video where I specifically talk about the shirts and show them more close up. I will leave a link to that video in the description below. Or if you want to see my whole tie collection, you can go on my Patreon. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe and well. Well, bummer, this video has already ended. But guess what? There's a huge selection of different videos on my YouTube channel. Why don't you go check them out? If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new here. In the description below, you will find a link to my Instagram page. You will find a link to my Patreon page if you want to support me and my content so I can continue doing what I do. There is also a link to my Buy Me a Coffee profile. Thanks for watching this video. Stay safe and well.